All right. So the third point is a lack of system of deferred payment. So what is deferment? Deferment is basically something which can be paid in future. जैसे अपन we buy a washing machine and we do some cash down payment and then say भैया EMI बना दो, इंस्टॉलमेंट में पे कर दूंगा, आने वाले टाइम में पे कर दूंगा, विच इज योर फ्यूचर. डेफर करना, अभी ना देना, आगे जाकर देना. सो आजकल तो पॉसिबल बिकॉज वी हैव मनी, अभी नहीं तो बाद में दे देंगे. अब जब यहाँ पर वी हैव अ C2C इकोनॉमी एंड कमोडिटीज आर बीइंग एक्सचेंज फॉर कमोडिटीज, हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू बी डेफरिंग योर पेमेंट? क्या कहोगे भैया कनक है 3-3 महीने बाद देता रहूंगा, उसको मे भी नहीं चाहिए उतनी, या फिर वो खराब हो जाएगी. मिल्क फॉर दैट मैटर वो तो खराब हो जाएगा. हेंस देयर वाज अ सिस्टम ऑफ डेफरमेंट की लैकिंग. नॉट पॉसिबल टू डेफर योर पेमेंट. अब मैंने घर बनवा लिया है किसी से, उसको मैं बोलूँगी भाई मेरा काम है प्लास्टिक की कुर्सियाँ बनाने, उसको कितनी कुर्सियाँ दूंगी मैं और कितनी देर तक देती रहूंगी, जिंदगी भर के लिए, लाइफ टाइम के लिए? नो, नॉट पॉसिबल. हेंस देयर वाज अ लैक ऑफ सिस्टम ऑफ डेफरमेंट. राइट? सो राइट डाउन defer slash future payments, defer slash future payments to laborers would be very difficult under barter system of exchange. Due to problem of choice of goods और composition, कितना composition of goods to be paid in future, bracket quality of goods specified etc. बड़ा मुश्किल है. To be paid in future, comma quality of goods specified etc. And the last is lack of storage of value. Just be very careful with this point. There is lack. There is a problem in storing. दूध है, फट जाएगा. उस टाइम पे फ्रिज भी नहीं होते थे. चलो फिर भी कमोडिटीज़ के केस में अगर हम आज भी देख लें, कितनी देर स्टोर करते रहेंगे? नॉट पॉसिबल है. वीट है, अब मेरे पास एक स्पेसिफिक गोडाउन होगा, है ना, उसके अंदर चलो मैंने स्टोर कर कर रख लिया. कहीं ना कहीं मुझे कभी बाहर भी रखना पड़ेगा, चूहे भी हैं, कितनी सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं. तो देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम गाइस. आई एम अगेन सेइंग देयर इज लैक ऑफ स्टोरेज ऑफ वैल्यू. It is not that it is impossible. It is not impossible. It is possible, but there is problem. आ रही है मेरी बात समझ में? स्टोर कर सकते थे, but there is problem. Rule out नहीं हो जाती है ये चीज, right? There is a problem in storing the commodity which we have, but it is not that it is impossible, right? So write down in barter system. Wealth is stored in terms of goods. Wealth is stored in terms of goods, comma, which are subject to problem. Which are subject to problems like cost of storage, खर्चा बहुत ज़्यादा है, like cost of storage, comma, loss of value, etc. All right, fine. So now we'll be defining. This was all the difficulties of barter system of exchange. There are only 4 of them. Alright, so now next what we have is एक बारी define कर लेते हैं deferred. Write down the question. Define deferred payment. कई बार 1 marker question, definition, fill in the blank. Deferred payment refers to those payments which are made sometime in the future, which are made sometime in the future. Alright? Chaliye. Now write down, there's one more question which is very interesting, which is, just write down the question, inverted commas mein, introduction, write down, introduction of money has separated the activity of sale and purchase. Introduction of money has separated the activity of sale and purchase. Inverted commas closed, full stop, how? Question mark. Full stop, how? Question mark. So, it says that it has separated the two activities. How? चलिए, I was having this example. मेरे पास ये पेन था और मेरे को वीट खरीदना था. So I went up to him and told him, बाटा सिस्टम की बात कर रही हूँ, कि भैया ये पेन ले लो, 10 पेन के बदले 2 किलो वीट दे दो. चलो, हमारा सेटलमेंट हो गया. So जब मैंने उसको ये पेन बेचा, right? I'm the one who's selling this pen to him. At the same time, I am purchasing wheat from him. Alright, so I am at my end doing sale and purchase at the same time. So is he buying pen from me and giving me wheat, and so is he doing the sale and purchase at the same time. But now, with the evolution of money, these two things are separated. So now I do not have this pen, I have money. I go up to this person and say, भैया 2 किलो कनक दे दो, wheat. So he says, ठीक है. तो he said, 2 किलो कितने की होगी? तो 50 रुपीज़ की ये लो 2 किलो वीट. अब क्या हुआ? मैंने परचेज किया और मैंने सेल कुछ नहीं किया. It is only one activity. Whereas he only sold it to me and he did not do any purchase at the back, consequently. So it has separated. From my end, I am doing only one thing, and from his end, he is doing only one thing. Right? So it has separated these two activities altogether. Right? So write down, under the barter system of exchange, acts of sale and purchase of an individual, are at the same point of time. Full stop. To buy a thing, the individual at the same time has to sell a thing. Needed by the other person. Full stop. But with the introduction of money, an individual can buy a commodity or a thing. An individual can buy a thing with money without selling anything at the same time. Full stop. Likewise, he can sell a thing for money. Without buying anything at the same time. He can sell a thing for money without buying anything at the same time. So, जो लिखा है, मैंने लिखवाया है, बहुत easy है. एक बार read कर लेना, समझ आ गया तो it will be very easy for you to write it down if you are asked a question. But yes, it is a little tricky thingy. All right. So the last question for this class would be, what do you mean by fiat money and fiduciary money? What do you mean by fiat, पुरानी वो जो गाड़ी होती थी, fiat money and fiduciary money? FUC. Fiduciary money. Alright, so fiat money क्या है? Fiat money is that money which the government says कि भाई ये पैसा है जो सरकार ने ऑथराइज कर दिया, जैसे 1000 रुपीज, 2000 रुपीज का नोट, 5000, एनीथिंग विच इज अ लीगल टेंडर and the government has authorized it to be money is money. That is fiat money. And the second is fiduciary money. What is fiduciary money? What does the term fiduciary mean? Fiduciary means trust. अब आपने मेरे को फीस देनी है और आपने मेरे को फीस दी है चेक से. आई डोंट नो यू, द फर्स्ट टाइम यू जॉइनिंग माई क्लास, आई डोंट नो यू, आपने मुझे चेक दे दिया, मैंने आपको ट्रस्ट कर लिया कि हाँ चलो ठीक है चल जाएगा. अब मैंने आपके ट्रस्ट पे वो चेक ले लिया और बैंक में जमा करा दिया और वहाँ पैसा आ भी गया, ठीक है. तो लॉजिकली दैट इज मनी बिकॉज इट्स अ चेक एंड यू गिवन मी मनी फॉर माई फीस एंड आई गॉट इट इन माई बैंक अकाउंट. बट लिया मैंने किस भरोसे पे था? ट्रस्ट पे, एंड इट वॉज जस्ट अ पेपर, राइट. सो हेंस इट इज दैट मनी विच इज on trust of the other person, other party, is your fiduciary money. So all those things which are checks, DDs, okay, demand drafts, bills of exchange, they're all fiduciary money. Alright, so write down fiat money. First we'll define fiat money. Fiat money refers to that money which is issued by the order/authority of the government. It implies all those notes and coins which the people in the country are legally bound. It implies all those notes and coins which the people in the country are legally bound to accept as a medium of exchange. Are bound to accept as a medium of exchange. Full stop. एक लाइन as a medium of exchange. एक लाइन छोड़कर now write down fiduciary money. Guys एक सेकेंड यहाँ ना इसमें गलत था एंड मेरा भी ये गलत हो गया. फिड्यूशरी मनी, ठीक है. फिड्यूशरी मनी इज दैट मनी which is accepted as a medium of exchange because of trust between the pair and the pay. आपने मेरे को चेक दिया था पेयर, आई एम द पेई. चलिए एग्जाम्पल लिख लीजिए. चेक्स आर फिड्यूशरी मनी as they are accepted as a mean of payment on the basis of trust, comma, not on the basis of any order of the government. Basis of trust, comma, not on the basis of any order of the government. Clear? Alright. So this is your almost like 2/3 chapter finish of money. We'll be stopping the class for the time being, and the third class will have the continuation of chapter money, and we'll be finishing the second part, this chapter in the second part. All right. So In the next class, after you finish the money chapter, I'll be sending you one assignment also. So start में please keep reading your TR Jain. There are little extra questions. I know I'm making you write down everything possible मेरे हिसाब से, but फिर भी a thorough reading of this book would be a good idea. The hordes from the back and everything, a good thorough understanding of the topic भी हो जाएगा. Clear? So that'll be all for today. All right, bye bye.